This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on last year's national champions, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Cardinals will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Complete to the right. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the gun, he leads it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
The play action fake. And the quarterback will be slowed down back at the 43.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get...
He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted in the first drive into the pick. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Lines the tight end. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. The Cardinals want to crank the tempo.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on 3rd down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Well, third and short on their own side of the field. They try to run and get it, but just not physical enough up front. Now it sets up fourth down.
A run for the quarterback. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Rushes on him. Got rid of it just in time. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. So now it's second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down to the 44.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just dribbled through his fingers. And the Hurricanes will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Leaves it with the back. Sweet cut there. Got enough for the first down. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Cardinals, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Here comes the heat. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Right back to the air on second and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return.
Watching this DB on film, I just love his ability to break on the ball, and I think he was anticipating on third and long that time, the offense throwing it right around the sticks. So he was able to drive on the football and secure that interception.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. Out of the gun, they give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the Canes line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end of the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And just left that pass short. Not enough enough juice on that one.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Out of the shot, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Trying play action. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their third sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Canes will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession.
Touchdown, Louisville! Great job by the back on the option.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Miami, 0.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get any breathing room on that last run. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Oh, he had it, and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. The Hurricanes will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. On the run, it's Watson. Pass to Stetson, still on his feet. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Cardinals! And once he found open space, the man might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
0.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here now.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Snagged in the middle, it's Sanchez. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. They've got a first down here to open the period. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And when these quarterbacks run these zone reads or read options, whatever you want to call them, they have to put their eyes on a certain defender. And they're reading him. And basically, you can't be right. That's what makes it so hard to defend, because if you do one thing, he's going to do the other. You do the other thing, he's going to do the other. So, good luck stopping him.
The Canes are moving quickly down the field. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Trying to barge in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Canes.
Touchdown, Miami.
An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. On the run, it's Carpenter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do.
Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Cardinals want to pick up the tempo. Heaves it deep. He's got another 25. Touchdown, Cardinals. Made the ground and took it on in for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. And the Hurricanes are at the line trying to move this 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Glass. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Finds a spot down the gut of the D.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Ready? And the Canes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way out. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Go with those situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it right, but if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart.
That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Oregon State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Beavs have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to Arkansas. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Extending the play. A strike downfield. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Earning room in the middle. Touchdown, Louisville! And they add 6 more for that trip to the house. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The lone back's got it. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Second down.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 27, jump!
Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Cardinals moving quickly to the line. They'll go back to the ground. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Ready!
He'll ride his man on the option. Touchdown Cardinals! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The makings of bug-meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Makes the catch. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Hunt is on its way. Now on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Now on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Good timing on the quick out. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. Quarterback making checks.
9 feet.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It looks like the offense will just take a knee. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Louisville for a fun first half than you? And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Hurricanes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Buys just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Louisville has it back on the offense, coming out ready to attack. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Grabbed in the middle. It's Watson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a hit. Takes a hit as he fires.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too...
Intercepted for the 11th time. Past the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Miami.
And how about that play by this defense? Reading the running back, coming out of the backfield, breaking on the football, making the pick, and then walking himself into the end zone for a touchdown.
Louisville, 38. Miami, 17.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set. I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up and swat it down.
At the 40, there he goes. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Pressure coming. On the run, fires downfield. He's open on the right. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-position.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Rides the back on the option, the give. There he goes. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
At the 22.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Cardinals, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. It's complete to the left. Can't get him to the ground. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Makes the ground. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Quarterback may change this route. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs...
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. RPO complete to open the drive. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Glass. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sanchez. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. Here we go. Wants to throw it. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Spillman. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Canes look to keep this drive humming. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pressure gets there. At the 18.
They've given up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Out of bounds, right at the 10-yard line as they are threatening to score. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Good right down the boulevard. Are forced to settle for 3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Florida Atlantic is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Boca for some time. They are up by 21 over FIU. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The offense changing the play. Off the play fake. On the run, still looking. Got him downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Cardinals in the hurry up.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy game. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Tight end finds a soft spot. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Banner.
Punts it out of the air. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Brought down at the 13-yard line. Brings up third down.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
Miami, 20.
Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They'll leave it with him. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Facing fourth down.
Might be changing the route. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Down.
Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their sixth straight win.
Is good.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Sanchez. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Finds his tight end. There he goes down the right side. The 20. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
On the ready.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique.
And the ball's out there after it. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Here's the pressure. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Miami. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And the Cardinals headed quickly to the line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll do it himself. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And I'd say, well, the defense has really contained that quarterback run all game long, but in a big spot in the 4th quarter, they let him out of the cage. He gets out of the pocket, makes the run, and gets the first down.
Steps away to find some room. He's got an open man. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
On the ball. On the ball.
And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. The receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the...
Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Really good 3rd down defense. Nice job playing the option. Responsibility football, but still aggressive downhill, ready for the pitch. Great job getting the guy, getting to him, and getting him on the ground.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Looking downfield on 1st down. Lofts one deep down the right side. Makes a grab for a big play. Off and running. Touchdown, Canes. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Personal foul. They had the extra point to finish the drive. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. physical attack from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does in this next one.
The Cardinals want to move quickly.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Bringing the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going for the big play. And here's the third interception of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And they'll take over first and 10.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Find space on the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Got it behind the line. It's Glass. He's not going to make it. What a job on his defense to stop him in his tracks. Fourth down, trying to find his man. Got it in the middle, it's Carr. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Touchdown, Miami.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And he puts through the extra point. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. He'll pitch it. Finds a crease at the 20. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. From the red zone, it's Carpenter. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Now the play fake. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Wants to go up top. The sweet feet buy a little time. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they add 6 more to their red trip to the house. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Gilbert. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And the throw down the gut falls to the left.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he throws another interception. His 3rd of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Here we go.
Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. And the Cardinals are in the hurry up.
2nd down. 4-1-4 satellite. 4-1-4 satellite.
Quarterback making adjustments.
One. Ready up.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. Hits the crease. Touchdown Cardinals. And the beatdown has ensued. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Second down, they'll go to the air. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. Punt is in the air. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect.
Final score, Louisville 66, Miami 41.